why people think I'm very tall, because I'm not. No, yeah, I'm just Pragya. I've always been like this, but I realize it's not my passion. I don't mind doing it if it's offered to me. At some point, we'll see. I'm working with it. Hi Indiaglitz viewers, Nenu me Pragya Jaiswal. My film Gunturodu is releasing on the 3rd of March. Please go and watch the movie with your family and friends.
So in Gunturodu, why and how are you falling in love with the hero?
I'm falling in love with the hero. Yes, in my film Gunturodu, it's a romantic action comedy kind of a film. So yes, I do fall in love with Manoj in the film.
Yeah, but what makes you fall in love with him?
That you have to watch the movie. I can't tell you that. That actually is the secret. Like that's the twist in the story. Why I fall in love with him? Because initially I'm not somebody who's really fond of him, but then he does something and I fall in love. So that's the important thing.
So if you were to find someone who does that in real life, okay, the qualities or traits that you like in a guy?
The traits that I like in a guy, see, we always have a list of things, girls, but eventually when we fall for somebody, I don't think if these things matter. Honestly, it has to be just somebody who's nice, good at heart, sincere, honest. Definitely good looking and good height would be a bonus. But yeah, these things.
And what are the turn-offs for you in a guy?
I think people should just be who they are and not try to be somebody else, not try too hard to like look cool or talk and try to impress. I don't like people who try to impress. They should just be the way they are and be who you are. Be simple, be nice. That's it.
Does your name mean wisdom, Pragya?
Yes.
So he should also be wise?
I think I am.
Your guy, your dream boy should also be wise?
Yes, I think he should be wiser than me. I always like people who I can like respect and look up to. So if he's wiser, it will be nicer.
You have been a favorite pick of the likes of K. Raghavendra Rao, Krishna or Krishna Vamsi, who are all respected for their choice of heroines and they are deemed sensible directors. What do you think is ticking for you?
I don't know that honestly. I think I'm just really fortunate that I got my big break with Krishna's film Kanche. It's a role I loved and I cherished, and it's very, very special to me. And I think when you work with one sensible director, like you said, people start to look at you that way. So if you do a film like that, people will see you like that, So I think because of that one film, I think I just attracted a lot of other sensible directors. I feel it's that. I don't know what else it could be.
So you have said that being cast by a Krish changed the way others looked at you.
I think.
How did being part of that film change your own perception of yourself?
For me, I think Kanche was life-changing, honestly. There were so many things which changed, like me as a person, me professionally, my perception amongst people, amongst audience, a lot changed for me from Kanche. So that's what my journey of Kanche has been for me, A lot of things changed. I learned a lot as an actor. I learned a lot about myself as a person. And it was a great experience working with Krish sir, and after that I think it's just only become like better. So
in an interview you have said that doing that film was emotionally exhausting, and how has it been since then?
Emotionally exhausting as in I had to put in that much for my character. No, you remember, I don't know if you've seen, but Sita Devi's character, it's a very strong girl's character and she goes through many ups and downs of, emotions in her life. So for me, that's why it was very emotionally challenging, because I was emotionally into the character. So if she's going through something, if she's dying, then I was really going through it myself. That's why it was emotionally challenging for me, emotionally exhausting. So yeah, that is why I said that.
And after at least like 2 years it has been.
No, yeah, how has it been 2 years? Yeah, 1.5 years now. October 2015 it released, no? So October to October, yeah, Feb.
So how have you, matured as an actress since then?
I think it's a gradual process. I can't say I just suddenly matured. But when you work with different people, different directors, different movies, different roles, you learn every day on a set, you learn every day on a film. You learn so much about yourself, you learn so much as an actor. So it's been a gradual process. I worked with Krishna Vamsi sir after Krish sir, who's also supposed to be a tough taskmaster. I worked with Satya sir. This is more chilled, more commercial, more I think slightly more easy, but a lot of fun. I worked with KRR sir. So I had like 3 movies which I have shot for now after Kanche. So every movie I've learned a lot. From every director I've learned something new. With every role I have learned something new. So yeah.
Do you plan your career moves or do you take it as it comes?
I think even if I want to plan, and even if as actors, no matter how much we plan, it doesn't really work like that. Sometimes things just happen the way they happen, and you get the scripts, you get the movies, you get the roles the way it is. Like something you will get from somewhere, you don't know. So I think I as much as I'd like to plan, I take it like with the way it comes to me.
Going by some of your interviews, you became an actress by accident rather.
Not really. Like I always wanted to be an actress, but I'm not sure. I wasn't sure if my parents would let me do it. I didn't know if I could take it as a serious career option. Initially when you don't have anybody from the film background in your family, nobody's there to support you. So you don't know if you can actually take the leap of faith and get into it, but I did. And I think I always wanted to be it, but I could never face it, and I could never tell my parents, but I think slowly it just happened. But not by accident for sure. I always knew I wanted to be here. But I couldn't plan for it. I couldn't prepare for it because I had no support. That's what I meant.
And you have said that your parents still can't believe you are an actress. What do they?
No. I don't think they can't believe I'm an actress, but yeah, like it's something. I'm so different at home. I'm still like their daughter. They will never treat me specially. They will never treat me like somebody extra important. But that's how it is, I think, in family. For your parents, you'll always be this thing. But yeah, they're still coming to terms with my actress, status, whatever, if you can call that.
How do you see that? Like, how do you see yourself as a celebrity who is popular, or just any other girl?
No, yeah, I'm just Pragya. I've always been like this. I don't think of me as a celebrity. I'm just who I am.
And you got interested in law when you were a student, when you studied law.
Oh my god. I studied law, but that was because I just wanted to come to Pune and then I wanted to come to Bombay. It was a plan. I had to go somewhere, where I can be like exposed to more career options. I knew I wanted to model and then eventually get into acting. But I come from a small place. I come from Jabalpur in Madhya Pradesh. My education happened in Pune, but then I had to stay there and I had to do something. I can't tell my parents I'm interested in acting. They would be like, okay, and I was a very bright student actually. Like I was very good in studies. So my parents always thought that I'll end up becoming one doctor or engineer. So I didn't want to break their heart. So I was like, okay, let me study. Let me at least graduate before I give them the shock. So I was like, I have to do some graduation, and that time law and all was really in. Like a lot of people were doing it and it was very lucrative. A lot of my friends were doing it, so I'm like, okay, let's do that.
And you scored 98%?
In 12th, yes, in biology.
So despite that, even medicine is a lucrative career.
It definitely is, but I realize it's not my passion. I don't think I would have been good at being a doctor.
So having studied law, do you keep interest in current affairs?
I try to keep up a little bit, but I'm not somebody who is fully, I can't give opinions. I'm aware of what's going on, but I can't have like very strong opinions because I never know too much. I just know, the headlines.
So do you feel strongly about issues like censorship?
Oh, most definitely. I think that's something we all feel very strongly about. I think the censor board has been very unreasonable at times, and I really think they can be more lenient. But I think with the passage of time, it's getting better.
So you have learned karate as well, right? Trained in martial.
Yeah.
So are you going to do a Mary Kom?
I don't mind doing it if it's offered to me. At some point, we'll see. But I'm already doing something like that in Krishna Vamsi sir's film. So, yeah.
But you are asked to just look good.
That was the first day of shoot because he didn't know what he wanted me to do that day. Like, how to start, where to begin, or how to. Probably he didn't know what to explain to me. I think he has a very different way of working with his actors, KV sir. I think he wanted to give me this. He just wanted to put me in that situation that day. He didn't want me to be mentally prepared with anything or come with any kind of conditioning. He wanted me to come with just an open mind. He's like, just look good, I'll tell you what to do. That was the point. But when I went there, it was like full, lots of torture, lots of work and lots of action, and then it just never stopped. It was like a lot of hard work.
So after Gunturodu, Boyapati, Srinu's movie and this one, Nakshatram,
Yes.
do you see yourself becoming a full-fledged commercial actress?
I definitely want to be, but the thing is, I don't know what is a full-fledged commercial actress. I think as long as you keep doing good films, as long as you are in the business, it really doesn't matter. I mean, I don't know what to say to that. I think I will be. I mean, I'm hoping to.
So what kind of challenges do you think you are going to face? Because expectations will build up.
I think the expectations are there already, expectations have been there from Kanche release only. So expectations are something that you have to just balance out with what you can give to the audience. It's a balancing game, and you don't take this too seriously. I mean, what people expect of you and what you can deliver. I think you just have to be very honest with your work, keep doing the best you can, and good will happen. And if people like your work, expectations at some point will be fulfilled.
Does your height help you back roles because of tall heroes?
I don't know why people think I'm very tall, because I'm not that tall. I think I'm the height of a lot of actresses who are already working very well in the South. I'm like 5'7.5", but I think people think I'm 5'10" or 5'11" or 6 or something, but I'm not so tall. I'm a medium average height girl, 5'7.5", and I think it's a good height. It's only helped me so far. I hope it helps in future also.
How do you want to dispel that myth that you are not that tall?
I don't know. I think I should come to interviews without heels from next time. I should go for events without heels.
Is it only the media people who think that you are taller than you are, or do your fans also think like that?
I'm not sure. I don't know. I've never really heard it much. But I know a few people think I'm very tall, but I don't think I'm...
Saying, may the force be with you, right? So do you see God's hand in your life?
Yeah, definitely. I am a religious person, and I definitely believe that God is looking over me.
And from what can be made out from your costumes, you don't seem to like skin show. Am I right?
Why do you think so?
From the kind of movies you have made.
The movie, see, there's Kanche, which is a periodic film, where there is no scope for skin show. When you choose a story or a subject, or you're working on a film like that, there is no chance that you can wear a short skirt, because 100 years ago that used to not happen. It's like before independence, like, you know, during that British times. So Kanche, I couldn't have done any skin show, and the next film is a devotional film which released Om Namo Venkatesaya, which there is one song, Anandam. I don't know why you have, I don't know if you've seen it, but there is ample skin show in that. It's traditional, but it's still glamorous in the traditional zone. You see Nakshatram, you will get all the answers.
So we are going to see a sensuous song in Nakshatram?
Yes.
What kind of new Pragya Jaiswal is?
I think in every film you will see a new Pragya Jaiswal now.
From now onwards?
Really, you see Gunturodu now, from a historical film which is Kanche, to a devotional film which is Om Namo Venkatesaya, to Gunturodu, which is today's generation. Like, you know, it is set in the present time. So Gunturodu is a girl from Guntur. She's a girl next door, cute, bubbly, nice. So the character is very today. So you will see me in a different form. After Gunturodu should be Nakshatram releasing. Nakshatram, I'm a cop, and a very glamorous cop at that. So you will see a different Pragya over there. And Boy Party Sir's film, so obviously you know it's fully like commercial. So you will see a different Pragya with every film now.
You shot for an ad yesterday.
Yes. Oh wow.
So what was the experience?
I love this brand, South India Shopping Mall and RS Brothers. This is the second year I am signed in as the brand ambassador. I think it all happened after Kanche, because they saw me in beautiful sarees and they're like, okay, let's sign this girl. And it's always amazing working with them. I love the brand, I love their sarees, and I love the way they do their whole marketing and, you know, everything. It's really nice.
Wearing what kind of clothes are you most comfortable?
I'm most comfortable in shorts and t-shirt, but that's at home. Shorts or track pants or denims and t-shirt, like that's my comfort.
And what do others like you?
I think so far they've only seen me in lehengas and anarkalis and Indian clothes. I think this year they're going to see a lot more of me and a lot more different forms of me. Like you can see today, I'm not wearing an anarkali or a lehenga because this is a different kind of film. I can dress differently for it. So in the movies and my regular appearances, you will see me more today, more modern, more urban.
And you have described Sai Dharantaj and Rakul as your lovelies. So
yeah, they're my friends, no? So
yeah. And do you who are all your friends in the industry?
I have a few friends. These are the people I'm working with. Rakul I know actually since before we even started acting. Like Rakul and Lavanya, I know them since before we became actresses. I know them since Bombay when we were modeling. So Rakul and Lavanya I know from before, and Varun I worked with, Tej I'm working with now, Sandeep I'm working with, Nag sir, Akhil, Rana, some of these people are my friends.
Do you think Tollywood is too hero dominated? So much so that heroines
You're getting me in trouble. No, I think it's the same everywhere, no? I don't think it's just Tollywood. That is how it is everywhere. Like heroes are worshipped, and I'm sure at one point of time earlier, heroines were also worshipped. But I'm not sure if it's the same now. People love you for your work and they really worship you if they really like you. But it's something I don't think I would like to comment on.
So any hero whom you worship, idolize?
Me? No. I don't worship any hero.
Not among the current lot, but idolize, favorites?
The worship and idolize are really big, strong words. No, I look up to a lot of people because of their work and their body of work, the kind of things they are contributing to the cinema. But I don't think I worship or idolize any hero.
Do you generally go for references when you are, essaying a role?
Yeah. As in, it depends on what it is, no? But it's nicer if you have a little bit of an idea what the character should be like, and if you can do some research based on some person. So it's never just one person, it can be a few people. You can pick out traits and characters, but yeah, it depends on the film actually and the role.
Namaste, name is Sai Tej. For interesting news and on videos, please subscribe to IG Telugu.